We turn now to the Tang dynasty. Like the Han dynasty, which it saw as its great predecessor, the Tang dynasty followed a short-lived dynasty before it, in this case the Sui, which had done much of the work to unify North and South after a period of division and warfare. Now, the Tang is seen today, I think, as one of the greatest dynasties in Chinese history. It was not untroubled. In the late 7th, early 8th century, the empress usurped the throne and created a new dynasty with herself as emperor or empress, the only female ruler in Chinese history. 100 years later, in 755, the general on the northeastern border, An Lushan, rebelled, and the dynasty was thrown into chaos. And yet, despite that, it is seen as one of the greatest periods in Chinese history. But why? Was it the territorial expanse of the Tang, which in some sense gives us a sense of China as the great hegemon of East Asia? Was it the centralized hierarchical order that Tang created, a new model of a highly rational state that others could imitate? Or was it Tang as the great cosmopolitan moment in Chinese history? We might pause for a minute and think about what we understand the word cosmopolitan to mean. I think one of the things we'll see is that cosmopolitan can mean at least two things. One is to take in from the world, but at the same time to give something back to the world. And both of those things, I think, you'll see are true of Tang. But in order to understand why it could be a great cosmopolitan country with a centralized bureaucratic order, with a vast territorial expanse, we need to talk about the Tang system itself.